Welcome back, everyone. Ready to dive into Altcoin Alley with me today?
Always ready to navigate the ups and downs of the crypto market.
Especially because I feel like today, January 9th, 2025, it's looking particularly rough out there.
Yeah, it's a little choppy. Kind of feels like we're sailing through uncharted waters, right?
Definitely uncharted. There's all this global economic uncertainty
Yeah.
and looming regulations.
Definitely adds to the choppiness, doesn't it? Making everyone a little cautious.
Yeah, a little cautious for sure. But you know what I find interesting? Even with all that, Bitcoin and Ethereum are both still in the green for the year.
True, true. Some resilience there.
Resilience is the word. Bitcoin is up over 18%. Ethereum is up 25%. Yeah. Not too shabby.
Not at all, not at all. A reminder that potential exists, even in volatile times.
Volatility for sure. But let's get granular. What's the market looking like right this second?
Okay, so as we speak, Bitcoin is sitting at $92,925.
All right, so down a bit from yesterday.
Down about 1.6% in the last 24 hours, yeah.
Okay, so how about Ethereum?
Ethereum's at $3,250, also experiencing a slight dip.
All right. I'm seeing a trend here. Everything dipping.
Well, some more than others. Binance Coin's holding relatively steady at $685.
Okay. So Binance Coin's weathering the storm a little better?
Seems to be so far. XRP is at $2.30.
All right. And what about Solana? Seems like it's been having a rough go of it lately.
Yeah, Solana's down a bit more significantly, down to $187.88.
Oh, wow. Okay. That is a dip.
A dip indeed. But hey, let's not forget about Litecoin.
Oh, yeah. How's Litecoin doing?
Litecoin's actually having a pretty decent day, up over 2%.
Whoa, bucking the trend.
It is, sitting pretty at $103.35. And if you look at it since the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
it's up over 38%.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about. What's driving that kind of performance?
Well, I think a big factor is that Mimblewimble upgrade they implemented recently.
Mimblewimble sounds pretty magical.
It is in a way. It basically enhances privacy for transactions, so naturally it's attracting investors who value that.
That makes sense. Privacy is a big deal these days.
Absolutely. Plus, its hash rate's been rising too, which means a more secure network. So I think that's boosting confidence as well.
More confidence, higher price, it all tracks. So Bitcoin. Let's talk about Bitcoin.
What about it?
It just seems to be bouncing around this $95,000 mark. You know what I mean? Like, it can't quite break through.
Ah, yeah, the infamous psychological barrier. It's a big one.
I guess so. I mean, what does it even mean? Like, if it breaks through, is that good?
Well, it could signal a bullish trend, like get ready for takeoff.
For the moon.
Exactly. But if it can't break through, it might mean we're in for more sideways movement, maybe even a dip.
Okay, so kind of a wait-and-see moment for Bitcoin.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, we have the Federal Reserve interest rate decision coming up.
Ah, yes, the Fed. Always adding another layer of excitement. Or should I say, uncertainty?
A bit of both, probably.
Probably right. But speaking of uncertainty, can we talk about Ethereum for a second? Because even though it dipped a little today, it's been looking pretty solid overall.
Absolutely. Ethereum's been holding its own.
And I keep hearing all this buzz about ETH staking. Something about a lot of ETH locked up in ETH 2.0.
Yeah, a lot is an understatement. It's actually over 40 million ETH staked right now.
Wow. That's serious commitment.
It really is. Shows a lot of faith in the future of Ethereum. Basically, what it means is more and more people are locking up their ETH to help secure the network and earn rewards.
So it's a big vote of confidence for ETH 2.0.
Exactly. But it's a vote of confidence backed by, real assets. It's not just talk.
That's reassuring. And remind me again, what's supposed to be so great about this ETH 2.0 upgrade anyway?
Well, it's all about making the network faster, more efficient, and more scalable. And we're already seeing some positive results, like gas fees.
Yeah, those have been a pain.
Well, they've been stabilizing thanks to ETH 2.0. Which is great news for anyone actually using the network.
That's a relief. Now, what about all the buzz around DeFi and NFTs? Are they still going strong on Ethereum?
Absolutely. Despite the market being a little shaky right now, the DeFi and NFT space is still humming with activity.
That's impressive.
It is. Developers are still building and innovating. We're seeing all these new decentralized lending platforms popping up, and they're offering way higher interest rates than traditional banks.
Wow, that's a game changer.
It really is. And that's just one example. The possibilities with DeFi are endless.
Possibilities galore. But hey, let's be real for a second. Not everything in Altcoin Alley is sunshine and roses.
Sadly not.
I mean, take Solana, for example. Down over 3% today. Not exactly a stellar performance.
Yeah, Solana's been underperforming compared to some of the other big players, and I think it's because there have been, concerns about its network reliability.
Oh, right. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, even though Solana's known for super fast transaction speeds, it's had a couple of, well, outages. And that makes investors nervous, understandably.
Makes total sense. So is this a buying opportunity for Solana then? Or a sign that things are going south?
Oh, that's the million-dollar question.
It is, especially for those crypto-native funds that went all in on Solana.
Mm-hmm.
I bet they're sweating bullets right now.
Yeah, they might be. It's a high-risk, high-reward situation for sure. Solana's got a lot of potential, but a lot depends on whether they can iron out these network issues and win back investor trust.
Fingers crossed for them.
Fingers crossed.
So speaking of high risk, we have to talk about meme coins. I mean, they're kind of the wild west of the crypto world.
You can say that again.
Do you remember that crazy story about that meme coin, the one nobody had even heard of, that suddenly shot up like 4,800%? All because Elon Musk made some offhand comment on social media.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Talk about meme coin mania. It's crazy how influential some of these personalities are in this space.
Wild. But as exciting as it might sound, it's also a reminder that these coins are highly speculative.
Exactly. You could win big, but you could also lose big. And let's be honest, the risk of getting caught in a pump and dump scheme is very real with meme coins.
Yeah, buyer beware for sure.
Absolutely.
It's fascinating how the crypto market has all these different segments. You've got the more established players like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Then there's the whole world of DeFi with all this potential for growth and innovation. And then, of course, you have the meme coins.
Each with its own level of risk and reward.
For sure. But amid all that volatility, it's interesting to see how DeFi and Web3 are attracting serious venture capital.
Yeah, even with the ups and downs of the market, these platforms are building the future, a decentralized future. And investors are definitely taking notice.
And that's encouraging, right? Because we can't forget about the elephant in the room, regulation.
Definitely not. The regulatory landscape is a big question mark right now. Especially in the US, there's a lot of talk about stricter frameworks for stablecoins and exchanges.
Right. And stablecoins in particular seem to be in the regulatory spotlight. Why is that?
Well, because they're kind of a bridge between crypto and traditional finance. They're pegged to the value of a fiat currency, like the US dollar.
Right, so they're seen as less volatile than other cryptocurrencies.
Exactly. And that makes them attractive to investors who are maybe a bit wary of the crypto roller coaster, but it also makes regulators pay attention.
I can see that.
I think the hope is that stricter rules will bring more stability to the stablecoin market and encourage more institutional adoption.
So stricter regulation could actually be a good thing in the long run.
Potentially, but, there's always the risk that too much regulation could stifle innovation. It's a delicate balance.
It always is. So much to think about in Altcoin Alley.
There is.
But before we wrap up, let me ask you this. What's your biggest takeaway for our listeners today as they navigate this wild and sometimes unpredictable market?
Well, I think the main thing to remember is this. The crypto market is always evolving. There's a lot of uncertainty, yes, but that also means there's a lot of opportunity. So do your research, understand the risks, and most importantly, focus on the technologies and projects that you believe in.
Wise words.
Thank you.
So, as we close out this deep dive into Altcoin Alley, which part of the crypto world excites you the most?
That's a tough one. But I guess what I find most fascinating is the potential of DeFi to really revolutionize finance. It's still early days, but the possibilities are incredible. What about you?
You know what? I'm with you on that one. DeFi is definitely a game changer,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't wait to see what new innovations emerge in that space. I'll be watching that closely in the weeks and months ahead, that's for sure. And hey, everyone listening, what about you? Which trends are you most excited about? Let us know. Because one thing's for certain, there's never a dull moment in the world of crypto.
That's the truth.
Until next time, happy navigating.
See you in the alley.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.